Hey, you. Are you busy? Do you have a minute to chat now?
Hey! Yeah. Is it okay to text, though? Mia's just gone to sleep, and I don't want to wake her up. And I'm holding her in the perfect position to text with both of my hands.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Just stay as you are. How's she doing, anyway?
Oh, she's such a good girl, Jack. She's so adorable. I can't believe we created this wonderful human being. It's crazy.
I know, I can't believe it either. I don't even remember what happened in the last 2 weeks. It flew by just like that.
Yeah. OMG, you know what? I think she has your eyes and my nose.
Nice.
But she looks different every day, don't you think? One day she looks like me, the next day she looks more like you.
Well, as long as she gets your beautiful looks when she's older, I'd be a happy dad.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Yeah, so are you having a good time with Mom and Dad? Mom texted me to tell me how happy they are to have you guys over there.
Yeah, we're having a good time together. Your parents love her so much, and Mia is all we ever talk about. I can't wait for us three to spend time together, though.
Oh, yeah. So sorry about that.
Oh, yeah? What's wrong? Is there something wrong?
So, you know how you said you were coming back home the day after tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I have to go away on a business trip that day.
What? Really, Jack?
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, babe. So I won't be able to pick you up, and I won't be at home when you get back either.
You've got to be joking. I thought we were gonna spend time together this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I'd rather not go on that biz trip if I could.
Can't you cancel it? I mean, I'd usually be fine with it, and you know that I support all the work that you do. But we have a newborn baby now, so, I thought it would be nice to have all three of us together. I could do with your help, too. I don't think I can do all the housework and stuff on my own.
I know. Trust me, I want to be there with you guys too. But one of the guys caught COVID. He got it real bad and he's staying at the hospital now. So I have to cover for him instead.
Oh gosh, that sounds terrible.
Trust me, I could care less about this friggin' business trip. Actually, I'm looking for someone else who can take this instead of me, but I haven't found anyone yet. But I'll keep looking.
Well, okay. If you do find someone, then let me know, but if not, I guess there's not much else you can do. Right?
Yeah. To be honest, I've already built a good rapport with this specific client. So my boss told me that it's better if I went over anyone else. So there's a slim chance of anyone else being able to take it besides me.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, you should just go. I mean, how long are you staying for?
Just 2 days, if all goes well.
Okay, it's fine. I'll probably get a cab to get back home from your parents' place then. I don't think I'm ready to take the subway on my own with a new baby.
Yeah. Or maybe I can ask Dad to drive you home or something. I feel so bad that I can't pick you up.
No, don't feel bad. You're always working so hard, and I'm sure our daughter will appreciate that one day.
Ha, yeah. I've got more of a reason to work harder and earn more now, too.
Don't work yourself too hard, though. Remember, family means everything.
Yes, of course. By the way, I almost forgot that I had something else to tell you.
Oh no. What is it?
Well, this is some bad news.
Okay, well, go on then. We don't have all day.
Okay, so my sister decided to get a divorce.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
And she's also decided to move back home with my mom and dad.
Oh, wow. This just gets more interesting. When is she coming here? Will she come here while I'm staying here?
I don't know, but I think she might already be on her way now. I'll ask her and let you know when I find out.
Okay, wow. So it looks like it's going to be a full house here then, huh?
Huh. Yeah, but I mean, you're only there for 2 more days, so hopefully it won't be that bad.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Okay, well, I better go and prepare for this biz trip now. Let me know if there's anything you want me to get for when I get back home, okay?
Yeah, okay. Take care, babe.
You too. Love you.
Love you too. Mollie? Is that you at my house? I can hear your voice along with a bunch of other people screaming and shouting. What's with the loud music? You're disturbing the neighbors. Can you turn it down, please? Why are you even at our house at this hour? What's going on? And can you open the door and let me in? Oh, look who it is! My lovely sister-in-law! Woohoo! What is it with all of these questions? One at a time, please. I don't understand what's going on, but I'm with Mia right now. Can you let us in, please? I thought you'd gone back to your parents' house, so I don't understand why you're at my house. How did you even get inside? Let's talk inside. Just let us in now. Oh, you poor thing. Didn't anyone tell you? This is where I live now. It's my house. In fact, since this is my house, you can turn around and leave. Excuse me? This is my house. What are you talking about? I don't think so. Not anymore, it isn't. I've unpacked all of my things in your room now, which means it's my room. Okay, this is ridiculous. Can you just let Mia and me inside our house, please? We can't keep standing outside here all day. I don't want our neighbors to see us standing outside our own front door. Come on. I'm not letting you in. That's not going to happen. You were away for so long and you left this house empty. You practically moved out of this house. I was only away for a week so that your parents can spend time with their granddaughter. That doesn't mean I've moved out of the house. I don't want to play these silly games with you. Can you just stop this and open the door, please? I'm asking you nicely. Well, I'm sorry, but like I said, this house belongs to me and my brother. I don't care if you're married to him or whatever. This is my house. My territory. Meaning you have to go by my rules. What the hell? Mollie, this is crazy. How does that even make sense? Look, I've never liked you. I never agreed for you to marry my brother. In fact, I was always against it. So let me get that straight. And now, let me get another thing straight with you. You don't live here anymore. Shoo! Get that dirty kid of yours away from here. And get off my property! Mollie, this is your niece you're talking about. How dare you call her names like that? Take that back. Oh, I can say what I want, Jennifer. I don't care. That baby is not my niece. What? How can you even say that? Just stop standing in the driveway like some homeless hobo and go away. I can see you from up here. Just go. Fine. I don't want to waste my time with you like this either. You're crazy! This is unbelievable. You're not going to get away with this, Mollie. I'm so mad at you. Jack! Mollie's inside our house and she locked me out. She's partying with her friends in our house.
What? Right now? What's happening?
Your dad drove me home and I tried to get inside the house, but the key wouldn't work. Then I heard Mollie and her friends blasting some music. From inside the house. Her friends are in there too. I can hear all of them making a racket. I asked her to let me inside, but she wouldn't let me in.
What the hell? Why would she do that to you?
How am I supposed to know?
So you really can't get in? Try again.
Don't you think I've tried 1,000 times? I'm telling you, the key doesn't work. She's changed the locks on the front door.
OMG. No way. No way.
When the hell did she have the time to do this? I've only been away for a week. Jack, do something.
Okay, well, wait. Calm down. Are you still there?
No, not anymore. I left a few minutes ago. I called your dad and he turned around to come and pick me up.
Well, why didn't Dad do something then?
He tried! He was knocking on the door so damn hard as well. But she wouldn't talk to him at all. We just gave up because it was getting super cold outside and Mia was getting fussy. I needed to feed Mia too, so I just fed her in the car and your dad drove us back to their house again.
Oh, man. What the hell, man? How did she even get inside the house? I never gave her the keys.
So, we think she took the spare keys from your mom since we couldn't find them anywhere here. Jack, you've got to talk to her. I love your parents, you know that. But I need to be back at our house. This is all crazy.
Oh, man. Is this for real? And what? So she changed the locks on our front door. How are we supposed to get inside?
Exactly my question. This is so messed up.
But I still don't get why she would do that. Oh, man. What the hell?
I spoke to your mom just now, actually. And apparently, she had a huge fight with Mollie the other night. She told her to go and get a job and be more independent and stop using her single mom status as an excuse to move back in here, etc. Then she stormed off that night back to her room. And the next day, when they realized she didn't come down for breakfast, they went upstairs to her room to check if she was there. But she wasn't. So that's when they realized she had just taken off, but they didn't know where she went off to. Until this happened.
Oh, man. This is crazy. Okay, look. Let me see if I can talk some sense into her. I'll try and convince her to go back to our parents' house, okay?
Yeah, please. This is too crazy. Make sure she takes everything with her and the keys, too. I don't want her back inside our house again. In fact, she's never to step foot inside our house. Okay?
Okay. Let me talk to her first. Man, I've tried to call Mollie 100 times. And she still won't pick up. She hasn't even read my messages at all. This is no use. I give up. She's either switched off her phone or completely ignoring my calls and messages. I tried calling home too, but she's not answering that either.
Okay. What should we do now?
I don't know. Oh, man.
You know, your mom and I actually went to her room to see whether she had left her things in there. Because apparently she moved all of her stuff from her ex-husband's place back to your parents' house.
Oh, okay. And what did you find?
Well, that's the thing. There was nothing left in the room. So we think she must have moved everything from her ex-husband's place, then to your parents' place, and now into our home.
What the heck? Is she serious? What the hell does she think she's doing?
I know. She literally moved into our house without permission. That's what she did. It's like what a squatter would do. Except this is our actual home she decided to move into. But hey, I have a good idea. And I need you to help me out.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Okay, so you know how Mollie thinks that our home belongs to just you and her? That means that she won't let me in, but she'll let you in, right?
Right.
So, can you go over there to talk to her and see what's going on in her head? I know you're still on your business trip, and I know you're not going to want to do this right after you've come back. But we've got to sort this out now. So instead of heading over here, just go straight to our house and she'll let you in and you guys can talk.
Ah, right, okay. My flight should land tomorrow night at around 8 p.m. So I'll go there first, then head over to Mom's place to see you guys, yeah?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll let you know what I think we should do after that, when I see you then. I have another plan which should work. Hey, Jennifer! So, my lovely brother came back to the house just now. And you'd be glad to know that he's on my side. Hi, Mollie. Okay, what do you mean by that? I mean, He was shocked at first to see me here, but he got over it really quickly. And then we caught up and talked and talked. Oh, by the way, I told him that your ugly kid isn't his. I told him that you had an affair with a random guy, so that's why Mia doesn't look anything like him. And of course, him being my big brother, he believed me.
Are you joking? Why would you say that, and why would he even believe a word you say?
Well, he believed me. You're such a huge slut, Jennifer. I knew you were unfaithful to my brother all this time. You're just good at pretending to play the good wife. But I know that it's all an act.
What the heck? This is absurd!
I guess it looks like you have to get divorced now, huh?
A divorce? Are you crazy?
Poor thing. Oh well, as if I care. Anyway, I better get going. Bye now.
Hey, babe. I'm stuck in traffic at the moment, but I'm on my way to see you guys.
Hey, you. Okay, so how was it?
So, Mollie let me in, like we thought she would, and we spoke for a bit. She was just going on about where she put some of her things and what kind of new furniture she wants to get, etc., etc. Just irrelevant stuff.
Alright. She's crazy.
And then she went on about how Mia wasn't our daughter and how you cheated on me, blah, blah. But don't worry, I didn't believe a word of it.
Yeah, she actually texted me a few minutes ago to tell me exactly what you just told me. She thinks you believed her, and she called me a slut.
God. Seriously?
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't look like she'll be going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. It looked like she was settled in as far as I could tell.
Okay, well then. Do you still remember the other day we talked about before? Are you ready for it?
Yeah. I still can't believe we're doing this, though. Are you sure about this, yeah?
Yep. I'm definitely ready. I mean, look at the house. It's nice and everything, but it is pretty old, isn't it? And I've got permission from my uncle, and things are going well at the real estate agent, so I think it's a sign. Everything is pointing in the same direction, so our plan should be the right thing to do. And it has to be now. We've got to do this now.
Yeah. I guess the timing looks good now.
Yeah, we have to do this now. I can't wait to see this go down and see Mollie's reaction.
Yeah, the look on her face. I do feel bad with her being my sister, but she needs to know where she stands, and she deserves this for calling our daughter names like that.
Yes, and for calling me a slut.
And that too.
Jennifer! Oh, Jennifer! So, listen. I'm off on a trip to Bali now. I actually have a new boyfriend, you see. I thought you might want to know. And just before you ask, he's so handsome and so generous and filthy rich. He offered to take me on a 2-week holiday, so I'm off. Have you been there before? Oh, actually, wait. There's no need to answer that, cause I bet you haven't. I'm so excited. So anyway, I've already told Jack that he was the only one allowed in the house. So I hope you and Mia aren't thinking of stepping inside, cause you won't be able to. Got it? If I see you step foot inside the house, I'll have my brother do something horrible back at you. Okay? I've got those security cameras installed all around the house, so don't you even think about it. Okay? Bye now!
Hey, so Mollie left the house about 20 minutes ago. She texted me and she's on the way to the airport now. The house should be clear. We've got the green light.
Nice. Got it. I'll let the construction guys know to go ahead with everything as planned then.
Yup. Okay, babe. I've got to pack the rest of my stuff too, so gotta go.
Okay. Let me know if you need help.
Nah, I'm good. You focus on taking care of Mia.
Okay, babe. Thanks so much. Love you.
Love you too.
answer the phone, damn it!
Oh, hi, Molly. How are you? I didn't expect a text from you today. Oh, but you get back from Bali today, right? Oh, silly me. I forgot that you were coming back today. So, how was it? Did you have a good time there?
You evil cow! Stop pretending like you don't know what's happening.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, but what are you talking about?
Where the hell is my house? What have you done to it? Explain everything! Right now!
Your house? What are you talking about? Are you still jet-lagged?
My house, you idiot! The house that belongs to me and my brother! What have you done to it? Where is it? Why is there an empty lot here? Who demolished it? And why?
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Well, the entire house was deteriorating, you see. I always thought it would be better to build a whole new apartment on the land and get some extra rental income. It's just this small side business plan that I've had for quite some time now. I just decided to finally make it happen.
What the heck? Since when? What are you gonna do about this? You better pay for this.
It looks like an empty lot now since the house is gone. But don't worry. You'll start to see scaffoldings and some construction work being done to it in a few days. So make sure you don't go near it. It could be dangerous.
What the hell do you think you're doing to my house? Who gave you permission to do this? Does my brother know? Or is this another secret that you're hiding from him? Besides your baby that's not his. Are you crazy?
Calm down, Molly. I think you're the crazy one here. That house and that land belongs to me, so why can't I do whatever I want with it?
No, that's my house. I share it with my brother.
Says who? Didn't he tell you that the house and the land was mine? My uncle gave it to me before he passed away. I inherited it, so it's mine. Don't you get that?
What? No! That's a lie. That's just another lie you're saying. I'm gonna sue you for this.
Sue me for what? For doing what I want with my own piece of land? What kind of proof do you want so that you can understand that that land is mine? Would you like to see the official paperwork that proves that the land is mine? Because I can do that if you want, Molly. In fact, I'll send it over to you soon and you'll see.
What? This can't be true.
Well, it is, darling. You should have done your research before barging into our house like this. You can't just impose yourself onto us like this. I could have reported you for squatting in our home, but I was nice enough to not do that. Only because I still wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt.
A squatter? No. I was never a house squatter.
Oh, but that's exactly what you did. You moved all of your stuff into this house without our permission. So if you don't want me to press any charges against you, you better apologize to me.
Apologize? Tuh! Are you kidding? Whatever. You deserved it.
How so? Look, you're not making any sense now. I'm the owner of that house and that land. I pay property taxes on it.
I thought it was my brother's.
Well, it's not.
How am I supposed to explain all of this to Jack? OMG! You're ruining our lives!
Oh, don't worry about that. Jack's with me and Mia at our new place. We've settled in quite nicely here.
What? Why is Jack with you? Does he know about all this?
Well, yes. He helped me get the house torn down and everything. We both planned it. I'm sorry, but I think you've forgotten that we got married for a reason. He's my husband, and he would do anything for me. Even if it means evicting his own sister out of our home.
What the? No way! But he thinks you cheated on him and that your baby isn't his!
Did you honestly think that he would fall for a crappy lie like that? He was just going along with it, silly. He needed to get inside the house and talk to you to see what was going on.
What? Well, what am I gonna do now? Where the heck am I supposed to go now?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you go back to your parents' house like you were supposed to?
What? No!
I actually sent your belongings over to your parents' place already. And don't worry, your parents both know what's going on. I told them everything.
What? Stop this! Are you lying?
No, why would I? There's nothing in it for me, is there?
Oh, crap. Oh, no.
Oh, also, I heard that you owe some money to your ex-husband and your payments are well overdue.
What? Why do you know about that?
Never mind that. But from what I heard, you can't even pay $500 a month back to him. You must be really tight on cash right now. Poor thing.
That's none of your business!
It's too bad that we're on bad terms now. Otherwise, I would have helped you cover for that, but oh well. Good luck trying to pay it all off.
What? Really? Well, it's never too late for that.
You're funny. Oh, also, I heard that the reason you guys got divorced was because you cheated on him. Is that right? I don't understand how you could be such a hypocrite and accuse me of cheating and call me a slut, when you're clearly the slut around here. You're a funny little sister-in-law, Mollie.
How do you know about that, too? Are you stalking me?
Oh, please.
What is wrong with you? What's wrong with everyone?
So, apparently, the reason why Mollie didn't stay at her parents' house at the very beginning was because she was scared of how strict they would be towards her. Her parents had never approved of her marriage with her ex-husband, yet she went ahead and got married to him anyway. Only to find that 2 years later, they're getting divorced already. So that's why she thought that at least Jack would be on her side and let her stay at our house. To be honest, I would have been fine with it, if she had been decent enough to ask me politely and had shown enough respect for me and my family. She really shot herself in the foot with that one. As for her new boyfriend she apparently went to Bali with, apparently she was only using him for the money that she owes her ex-husband. And it didn't take that long for the guy to figure that out, so when he did, he dumped her sorry butt. I'd say she deserved it. She's not only single now, but she has to pay her ex-husband back and find a new job and a new place to live so she can move out of her parents' house. Good luck to that. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Lindsay! Lindsay! I need to ask you something. Are you there? Hello? Was the person who came to pick you up after the party your husband? I had no idea you were married to such a tall, handsome man. And that he came dressed up in a suit. Woo!
Oh, hello, Becky. Thank you for saying that my husband is handsome. And yes, he is pretty tall, too. I believe he is about 6 feet and 2 inches.
What? 6 feet and 2 inches? Is he really that tall? And his shoulders were so broad and his legs were so long. I'm almost drooling. And on top of all that, he was nice enough to come and pick you up after the office party. I would say that you landed yourself a good one. Call me impressed.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. Although I am sure that if he heard you saying all of those things that he would be blushing.
I mean, he really just does seem like the perfect guy. And just my type. That is why I am asking you to hand your husband over to me.
What? What do you mean by that? Don't tell me that you're still a little drunk from last night's party.
Oh no, definitely not. I am 100% sober when I say that I am very serious about that. I mean, he just checks all my boxes. And you remember the other day we were talking at work about how hard I was searching for my perfect soulmate, but I just couldn't seem to find the perfect match, right? But last night, I think that I finally found him. And it is your husband.
Sorry. You're telling me that you think that my husband is your soulmate? I am sorry, but I really don't understand what you mean by that.
Yes! Can't you just picture it? Don't you think the two of us would just be absolutely perfect for each other? As long as I can remember, I have always had a soft spot for tall guys. After all, I am only 4'11". So anyone who is really tall has always just been super attractive to me.
I see. Yeah, I guess now that you say all of that, I do remember you mentioning something about it to me earlier.
And I just think your husband would be so well complimented by a petite, cute little wife like me with him. Don't you? After all, you are like, what, 5'6" or something? I really don't think that a tall old lady like you is really the best fit for a man like him.
Hey, whoa. Where is this coming from? You really do not need to be calling me names like that, Becky. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. I really do not have any intention of handing my husband over to you.
What? But why not? I don't get it.
Look, I'm just going to pretend like this whole talk is just because you are still a bit tipsy after last night and let it go, okay? But I do not want to hear this kind of talk ever again. Do you understand? Especially not from someone who is working under me.
What are you talking about? How can you say something like that? I thought we were friends. If you don't do what I say and hand over your husband to me, then you are really going to regret it.
Are you really trying to threaten me right now? And just what, pray tell, are you going to do to me if I don't?
I am just warning you that I am the type of woman where, when I see a man I want, I get him. I stole my friends' boyfriends. I've stolen other colleagues' boyfriends. Even their husbands, too. Every man I've set my eyes on has ended up mine one way or another. And your husband is going to be no exception. I will take him from you, Lindsay.
Wow, that is all. Wow, yeah, I just really don't even know where to begin with all of that.
Even if you don't want to give up your man to me, I will make him fall in love with me. So you can either hand him over now, or we will do this the hard way. But I warn you, it is going to be very painful for you to watch your man fall in love with another woman.
You're right. That is not something I want to see, and it is not something that is going to happen. There is no way that my husband will fall in love with you. And did you seriously sleep with someone from work's husband? Look, just don't do anything stupid that you are going to regret, okay? Anyways, I hope that you sober up by the time the weekend is over, because we have a lot of work to get done this week. Hey, Linz, are you awake? I'm at the store right now, and I was wondering if you want me to pick up anything while I'm here.
Oh, Gary, thank you. If it isn't too much trouble, would you mind just picking up dinner on the way home, please?
Today has been a lot, and I really don't think that I have the energy to cook tonight. Don't tell me that you're still feeling it after last night. Well, don't worry. I'll cook us up something simple. You don't have to worry about dinner.
Thank you so much, baby.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the party last night, I just saw that Becky girl at the store just now. She was asking if you were okay and weren't too hungover. She seemed to be really worried about you.
What?
Becky was at the store when you were? Yeah, she just came over to introduce herself and we chatted for a little bit. I didn't know that you had so many cute girls working at your office. And she seemed to be pretty bright for her age, too. I bet she works pretty hard. It must be nice to be supervising someone like her. Wait. You are sure that it was Becky who you met at the store today? Yeah. She came over and formally introduced herself and told me her name and everything. At first, I didn't really recognize her because it was so dark when I went to pick you up. But she said she was there at the party when I came to get you. Actually, we bumped into each other in front of the store. Does she live around here or something?
What? This can't be happening. You're kidding, right? I don't believe this. No, she doesn't live near the store. She lives on the other side of town.
Oh, really? Dang, that is pretty far, no? I would have never guessed. She seemed like she was just going to the local store when she came up to me.
No, it can't be. Don't tell me that she followed us all the way home after the party. She shouldn't know where we live.
Wait, hold on here. What is going on now? You think this girl followed us home after I picked you up from your work party?
Actually, Becky and I were just messaging each other earlier. And apparently, when you came to pick me up last night, she took one look at you and fell in love. Or so she says. She thinks you are her soulmate and that you two are meant to be together. She texted me telling me to hand you over to her.
What the heck? What even is that? So, you mean that girl that I just met outside the store said all of that? Wow. I didn't even pick up on that at all while we were chatting. She seemed so normal. Wait a second. Now that you say all that, though, while we were talking, she made sure to ask about what I did for work and what I did on my days off, too.
I think she was just doing a bit of information gathering on you before she makes her move. Gary, just please be careful around Becky, okay? And if she is waiting for you outside, I want you to just walk away from her. I have a really bad feeling about what she could be planning.
Oh, geez. Okay, you got it.
Oh, Lindsay! Guess what? I have some big news for you! I finally made your husband mine!
What? What are you talking about?
I mean that Gary has texted me several times now, and I have him right where I want him. He is always saying things like, I want to meet, and hurry up and write back. It is so cute. He calls and texts me all the time. He is totally obsessed with me.
Wait a second. Just hold on. You mean to say that my husband is really doing all of that?
Oh yes, he most certainly is. He is messaging me almost every day now.
Wait a second. Don't tell me that you are still trying to steal my husband. But you have been acting so normal around the office. And I never once heard you bring it up with me again. I really did want to think that you were just acting weird because you were hungover or something, but...
Rule number 1 of war. Never let the enemy know your next move. Of course I wasn't going to say anything to you. I did all my work right under your nose and you never knew.
Enemy? War? What do you mean by all that?
Isn't it obvious? You are Gary's wife, which makes you my enemy in the war for Gary. And I do intend to crush anyone that gets in my way. But given that he is already obsessed with me, it seems like this war is already over before you even knew it had begun.
What the heck are you talking about? You're crazy! I seriously doubt that Gary has done any of the things that you are telling me. So can you please stop all of this crazy talk and just leave me alone?
Oh, Lindsay. Sweet, innocent Lindsay. They all say the same thing when I tell them that I've won. There is no way he would leave me. Oh, boo-hoo. Well, too bad for you, but your precious Gary and every other man I've set my eyes on have always chosen me in the end. I mean, what man wouldn't instantly fall in love with a cute little thing like me?
No, seriously. You need some therapy or something. This is messed up. You have issues.
Anyways, the only reason I am messaging you is to ask you to prepare and sign the divorce papers for me.
You really have lost your mind. You're crazy! There is no way that you're going to make me divorce Gary. And there is certainly no way that you've come in between me and my husband.
Oh, Lindsay! Lindsay! Can't we just stop all of this fussing? Just hurry up and divorce him already. Your precious Gary is already wrapped around my finger. Just sign the papers and be done with it already.
Are we really doing this again?
For the last time, my husband and I are not getting a divorce. He loves me and I love him, and I am not really interested in anything you have to say on the matter. Oh, Lindsay. I tried to warn you, but Gary has already proposed to me. It's all over for you.
What? You're telling me Gary proposed to you?
That's right. He got down on one knee and everything. He looked me right in the eyes and asked if I would become his wife. Well, Gary is sitting right here next to me, and I have never seen him look more perplexed in his life. Oh, come on. You don't really expect him to do anything else in front of his own wife, do you? He even gave me a ring when he proposed, so it's official. Gary, I know you're reading this. Come on and tell her, baby.
What do you mean he gave you a ring?
Just that. It is like I said. Actually, if we're being exact, he gave me this ring about 2 weeks ago. And after that, he just fell deeper and deeper in love. Always texting me, asking to call and meet. He must be reaching out to me every day. I love how dedicated he is.
So that would be about the time that you asked me to divorce him, wouldn't it? You're telling me that Gary had already given you a ring at that point.
That's right. Stings, doesn't it? But he told me that he wanted to get married as soon as possible and gave me the ring. He's just so into me. You really should just give him what he really wants and divorce him already.
Give me back my wife's ring, you crazy little freak.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I have been sitting here reading these messages over Lindsay's shoulders in silence long enough. What are you talking about that I gave you a ring? You're lying, you nutcase. So it was you who took the ring. I was wondering where it had gone because I had just gotten it refitted when someone snatched it out of my hand and took off. Now quit messing around and give it back.
What? What is this? How can you say something like that to me, Gary? How can you call me such mean, horrible names? What kind of way is that to talk to the woman that you love?
Enough of this. I do not love you. You're just crazy.
Baby, it hurts my feelings when you call me that. Besides, the whole reason you got your ring refitted was for me, right? Because it was the wedding ring you used when you got married to Lindsay. You wanted to adjust it for me, right? It's okay. I completely understand.
You don't understand anything. Lindsay was telling me that her ring was feeling a bit tight lately, so I took it to get refitted for her. You just made up some insane story in your head and stole it from me. You were waiting for me right outside of the jeweler's and you just took it and took off.
But I didn't steal anything. You were just getting the ring refitted so that it would fit my finger.
And all your incessant texts to Lindsay about how I wanted to meet up with you. You are sick in the head, lady. Like, even if Lindsay believed you, what was your end game here? Did you really think that I would want anything to do with you if you ruined my marriage? What is wrong with you?
Gary, how can you say these things about me? How can you say these things about the love of your life?
Who the heck would love a delusional, crazy person like you? Look, this is your last chance. I am being very serious. Return the ring that you stole from me by the end of the day, or we will be calling the police on you.
Wait. No. What? How could you?
Lindsay and I both put up with a lot of your games because you two worked together and she really didn't want to rock the boat. But our patience has its limits. If you don't return that ring, we are going to be calling the police immediately.
Wait. This is just one big misunderstanding. Don't do anything rash.
Enough. I am tired of you. I am not going to sit here and listen to whatever excuse a thief like you comes up with. And we won't be stopping at the police. If we don't have that ring back by the end of the day, we'll be filing a complaint with HR as well.
What? No! You can't do that!
If you don't want it to happen, then you better return that ring. Do you understand? This is your final warning.
Oh, I am so pissed off right now. Can you believe what Gary was saying to me? I mean, I'm everything a man needs in a cute little package. I threw everything I had at him, and he didn't want budge. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. I am way cuter than you. How could he not want to divorce you to get to me? Why did he choose you?
I really do not give a damn about whatever you are saying. Just hurry up and return my ring by the end of the day, or else.
Shut up! I'm not done. What's so special about this stupid old ring anyways? This whole ring is the whole reason why I am in this mess in the first place. Just looking at it makes me mad. I know. I think I'll just destroy it. What then?
Excuse me? You're going to do what?
I just got back from the home improvement store with my brand new hammer. Now I'll destroy this ring and then no one can have it.
Wait, no. Don't do that. The ring has nothing to do with this. Breaking it won't solve anything. That is my ring. You can't do this.
Oh, look at you now, begging for mercy from me. But I'll destroy it all the same.
Becky, I am being really serious right now. Please calm down and put the hammer down.
I knew it. The ring just fell apart once I took to it with the hammer. It didn't take much before it was bent and twisted and covered in scratches. Is this a wedding ring? It looks more like a piece of scrap metal now.
Well, actually, my wedding ring is still here on my left hand.
Wait, what do you mean? That doesn't make sense!
But it is true that the ring you took did have a lot of sentimental value to me. Though I am glad at least my wedding ring is safe.
What is going on here? What do you mean this isn't your wedding ring? It has to be. That is why Gary went to get it fixed. That is why I stole it from him. It is your wedding ring, right?
No, I just told you that it wasn't. I never once said that it was my wedding ring. The ring you destroyed was just one I wore as an accessory. And it cost me around $100.
What? An accessory?
But the reason that I liked it so much was because it was the first thing Gary ever bought for me. Though compared to my real wedding ring, it is just a pretty cheap piece of jewelry.
What? Are you kidding me?
But you thought it was my wedding ring and that's why you destroyed it, right? But you actually haven't laid a finger on the real thing. It is still here, shining on my left hand.
What? No! That can't be. You mean, the ring I went through all the trouble of destroying wasn't even your wedding ring?
But like I said, that ring did mean a lot to me. And I do plan on making you pay for the damages and compensate me for stealing it.
And just why the heck do you think I would pay you a cent? If it isn't your wedding ring, then it really shouldn't matter. And I didn't even get to steal your husband either. Besides, it's just a $100 ring. It is no big deal.
Becky, this isn't about the money. But I see. If you really have no intention of paying for the ring that you just destroyed, then I guess that means I'll just have to head down to the police station and file a report against you. And I've already taken the liberty of telling work all about what you've been doing.
No! You can't be serious. What are they going to do?
Well, that's between you and HR, I think. They did mention they were going to talk to your family, though.
They're going to what?
Well, I guess they want to get a handle on whether or not you have a history of this kind of behavior. I'm not sure. Anyways, enjoy your last couple of hours before all the consequences of your actions catch up to you.
Lindsay, please, you have to help me. Please don't go to the police. I am begging you. I will pay whatever you want, just please no cops.
What is this? What happened to the Becky who was so confident and condescending yesterday?
I got a message from work saying that they didn't want me showing up at the office anymore. They are definitely going to fire me. And my parents came all the way here, showed up at my place first thing in the morning, and started screaming at me. I was so embarrassed. It was horrible. I promise that I've reflected on my actions. I know what I did was wrong. I am so sorry for all the horrible, stupid things that I've done.
So you finally see the error of your ways, huh? Too bad you're too late.
What do you mean by that?
The company is already discussing how to fire you, last I heard. Meanwhile, the cops have already gotten a report about your theft and destruction of property. I don't have all the details, of course, but at this point, if I chose to press charges, then the police already said they would dispatch someone to go out and place you under arrest.
What? Someone is going to come and arrest me?
And from what I heard, you would be looking at about 3 years in prison.
3 years? Hold on just a second. We can talk this out, can't we? There's no reason to take this that far, right? I mean, you said the ring only cost $100, right?
I did say that, didn't I? But I also said that this isn't about the money. You knew we were married, and yet you still announced that you would try and pursue my husband. You better believe I mentioned all of that to my lawyer, too.
But, come on! I said that I would pay for the ring. That should be enough, right? I'll even pay whatever you want for compensation. My parents said they could pay $20,000, so please, just take the money and let me go.
No. I plan to go through the proper channels for this, and you will be punished. Gary tried to give you a chance to return the ring, and instead you threw it back at us and decided to destroy it. Maybe you can tell the police that you reflected on your actions and see what they think.
No, please, you can't do this to me.
Go ahead and tell your parents that I won't be needing any money from them. The only thing I need is to see you properly punished for all the terrible things you've done. Now, if you'll excuse me. After that, Becky was arrested and taken away by the police as well as fired from her job. Now she will have to pay the price for all the things she's done. Her parents tried to plead with the court, saying that she had reflected on her actions and that all of her crimes were just light ones. They even wrote letters to all of Becky's friends and family, begging them to come to court and act as character witnesses. But nobody said they would do it. After stealing countless boyfriends and husbands of friends and coworkers, Becky had nobody who she could count on to come to her aid and speak up for her. As for my ring, we took it to get repaired at the jeweler's. It is as good as new now. Of course, we made sure that Becky would foot the bill for all of that as well. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. Hey, Selena! Can you do me a favor?
Hey, Haley. It depends on what it is, I guess, but sure. What is it?
Can you lend us your car for the weekend?
Our car? You mean our Ford?
No, the other one. I had no idea that you had such a huge car. I love it.
A huge car? Oh! You must be thinking of the minivan, right?
Yeah, it's perfect for us.
What do you mean?
So I have to take my in-laws on vacation soon. But they've been complaining about how they don't want to sit long hours in a small car like the one we have. Mainly because my husband's mother has a bad leg.
Uh-huh. I see.
And my husband says we should just rent one out, but he doesn't know that it's really pricey to borrow one for 2 whole days on the weekend, right?
Right. I guess it can be expensive if it's the weekend, too.
I mean, the entire vacation is costing us an arm and a leg, you know? So, we want to save money wherever we can. You can surely understand where I'm coming from, right? Like, hell no! Why should we rent a car all for someone's problem with their leg? Right?
Okay. So, you mean that's why you want to borrow our minivan for your trip?
Yeah. Look, I'll get you some nice souvenirs from the campsite. Oh, I don't think I've mentioned that, right?
No, you haven't. So, you're going camping?
Yeah, I guess they call it glamping nowadays, which is like a fancier version of camping. But yeah, so I promise I'll get you some nice souvenirs from our trip.
So please. You have 2 children too, right? I promise to get you all something nice as a token of my appreciation. What do you think? Well, I'm sorry, Haley, but I can't actually lend that car to you. What? Why not? Because that's not actually our car, you see. It's... Oh, come on. I know that's a lie. Why are you lying to me? I'm not. The car belongs to... I saw you drive it the other day. I literally, physically saw you driving it with my own eyes. You were driving in downtown last Monday in the afternoon at 2 p.m. or something. I saw it being parked in front of your house, too. Yeah, I was driving it then. But that's not mine. It's my cousin's car. She moved into a new house recently. But her garage is just filled with boxes, so there's no way she can park it there. And her driveway is taken up by another car that belongs to her friend who's helping her move in. So she's just borrowing my space for now. No way! I swear that's your car. I don't believe it. No need to lie to me, Selena. We're friends, aren't we? Why would I lie? We're a family of 4. We don't even need a 6-seater like that one. But I saw you driving it the other day. How do you explain that? Oh, that was because we went out shopping and I happened to be driving. Didn't you see my cousin sitting in the passenger seat next to me? No, I actually didn't. So I know you're lying, darn it. Haley, please, you have to believe me. I don't have any reason to lie about this. Fine. Then ask this relative of yours for me to borrow it. Excuse me? Just ask her, will you? That's very impolite and crude. I can't do that. But we're friends, aren't we? I thought friends are there to help each other out. Of course, but I can't just ask my cousin to lend her car to someone she doesn't know. That's a bit insane, Haley. I mean, what if you get into an accident? It's someone else's car, so you'd need to cover for the insurance and everything. No, it's too much, Haley. I'm sorry, but I can't help you out here. Oh, it'll be fine. I haven't had a car accident in years. I'm a good driver. Come on, Selena. Yes, but what if you do get involved in an accident? There's still a possibility that it could happen, you know? And then, are you going to pay for it? Well, I told you I'll get you guys a nice souvenir. I'll get something nice for your cousin too then. Come on. Isn't that a nice deal? Sorry, but are you telling me that you think a souvenir would cover the cost for a car accident? Haley, please, let's not get crazy here. Oh, no, don't get this wrong. This is just friends helping each other out, right? Oh, before I forget, can you also fill up the gas before you lend it to us? Thanks. Excuse me? You're being very rude now. You're not only asking me to lend you someone else's car and cover for any damages, but asking us to fill the gas up too? Did you know that if you don't let cars run long distances, the likelihood for an engine stall goes up? I mean, if that car stays parked in your driveway for too long, that can be pretty dangerous too. That's all I'm saying, you know? That's nonsense! Look, I promised to take care of your car, all right? We've got quite a long way till we reach the glamping site, so it'll be good for your car too. There's no one better than me to take care of your car. Really. I don't see why you don't think it's a good idea. I mean, if anything, you should be paying me. Okay, come on. I think you're missing the point here. You want me to lend you my cousin's car, and I'm saying no. That's the end of the story, okay? Nope. Nuh-uh. That's not happening, dear. What are you saying? Well, first of all, I already told my husband and his parents that we'll be getting a minivan. What did you do that for? I never agreed to any of this, Haley. I have no idea what you're telling me, Selena. What do you mean? What part of no, I will not lend you my cousin's car don't you understand? Just forget it. I'm done here. Are you sure about that, Selena? Sure about what?
Are you sure you want to be talking to me like that?
Meaning what?
You do know that I have a lot of mom friends in our neighborhood, right? I've known everyone for much longer, and I have great relationships with all of them. I don't think you want to be getting on my bad side here.
Is that a threat? Are you actually trying to threaten me into lending you a minivan now? Do you realize how crazy you sound? You're so pathetic. I didn't think of you to be this shallow and rude. I'm not lending you anyone's car. Leave me alone.
Fine. Be like that. Selena, you're gonna regret this.
You better watch it, you selfish cow. Haley, where the heck are you right now?
Good morning to you too, Selena.
Explain to me why the minivan is not in the driveway and why your car is parked there instead.
Well, you refused to lend it to me, so I took matters into my own hands and exchanged it myself.
You did what?
Like I said, I swapped it.
Well, I can see that. How the heck did you do that? How did you get my keys?
Selena, you really shouldn't leave your living room windows open like that.
You broke into my house?
Oh, no, not like that, silly. I said I was going inside. I guess nobody heard me. So it's technically not that, is it?
So, wait, let me get this straight. You took the car keys from my living room?
Maybe.
That's breaking and entering, and it's a crime.
I just borrowed your car. Take a chill pill and keep your hair on. Jeez. It's not like I stole it and drove off with it. I'm going to give it back to you, safe and sound, aren't I? What's the problem?
OMG, this can't be happening. Haley, you did not steal my cousin's car. OMG, I just told my cousin and she's so mad at you, Haley. What should I do? Come back with the car right now.
Nope. Sorry, but can't do that. No way in hell. I'm almost at the glamping site now. Too late for that now. Okay?
What's going to happen if something happens to it? I told you that that's not my minivan. Come back with it right now, Haley. This is insane.
Look, if it helps, my husband is also a good driver. So you have two good drivers taking care of the car, okay?
That's not the point.
Just tell your cousin that I'll be back tomorrow night with some nice goodies for her, okay? I mean, it would be nice if she could pay us for the gas, but I guess I can let that one go.
Wow. Just wow. You're unbelievable. You broke into my house, stole the car keys, and drove off with it without my permission? I don't even know what to say to you anymore.
Everything will be fine, Selena. Honestly, stop being such a drama queen and help a girl out, will you? Mother to mother, come on, okay? Now, if you don't mind, I want to enjoy this short trip with my family, okay? Like I said, just tell your cousin that everything will be okay. And I'm telling that to you too. It'll all be okay, okay?
Fine, okay. I'll tell her exactly what you said. This is crazy. You're crazy.
Thanks a bunch, Selena. Hello, Haley. Mariah, it's so nice to hear from you. My daughter told me how much fun she had playing with your daughter at your house the other day. Thank you for letting her stay there. She told me how beautiful your house is as well. We both dream to live in a house like yours. But my husband doesn't work in finance like yours does, so I guess that'll never happen for us. Not a problem at all.
So, is there something I can help you with, Mariah?
Yes, Haley. In fact, I do.
Oh, are you going to hold one of your fancy afternoon tea parties at your gorgeous house by any chance? Am I right? Because if I am, I'd love to join an afternoon tea session at your gorgeous house any day.
No, it's not that. And at this point, I doubt you'll be invited to the next one.
What do you mean? What did I do?
Haley, give me my car back.
What? What was that?
Give me my damn car back! You thief!
Wait, what's going on here?
That minivan you happen to be using belongs to me.
Wait, how did you know about... Wait, this minivan? OMG, this minivan is yours?
That's right, you thief. Now give it back to me, right now.
But this belongs to Selena's... I don't get it. OMG, are you Selena's cousin?
That's right. That would be me. I'm Selena's cousin.
Oh, gosh.
Do you recall me telling you that since I gave birth to my son, I needed to move to a bigger house with my family?
Oh, yes. At the party a few weeks ago.
Well, the house that your daughter so kindly complimented was in fact that new house I moved into. We didn't go near the garage, but that was full of boxes that we still had to unpack. And our driveway was occupied by my friend's car at the time, so I couldn't park my own.
OMG, this makes sense now. That's exactly what Selena said to me.
Right. And I believe she did tell you exactly those words.
OMG. I had no idea that Selena was talking about you. I honestly had no idea. Mariah. Oh, how can I apologize to you? I want to make it up to you. What can I do? I should have asked Selena who she was talking about. Had I known it was you, I would have never thought of asking to borrow your car. Oh, that would have been insane! I'm so sorry, Mariah. You have to believe me. I'm so sorry.
Listen to yourself, Haley. You should be ashamed of yourself. I read the text you've been sending, Selena. And I have to say that there's clearly a stark difference in the tone you used with her and the tone you use with me. Did you really think you could just borrow my car and get away with it? And you are trying to make it up to me with a stupid little souvenir? Did you really think you could get away with any of this?
Oh, no. Mariah, you've got it all wrong. I really was going to pay you for everything. Not just for the gas, of course, but for letting us borrow your car for 2 whole days. I just hadn't told Selena that because I wanted it to be a kind of surprise. The souvenirs are just something extra to thank you, of course.
Well, it didn't come across that way as far as I read in the text conversation.
Well, Selena was being a bit mean, so I just wanted to be mean back to her, you see?
Oh, is that so? How very mature of you.
Oh yes, I totally agree. I can be such a kid and totally immature sometimes. You're so right.
And I heard you broke into her house as well. Is that right? I would have never imagined for you to be the type of person to break into someone's home. I never thought you'd be as reckless as that. Mind you, you'll be hearing from the police soon.
What? Mariah! You spoke to the police?
Yes.
Why? Why did you do that?
In fact, Selena and I have both made our individual statements, so you'll be dealing with both of us through the police.
No. Is this a joke, Mariah? Please tell me you're just trying to scare me.
Unfortunately, it is true, Haley. What you did is a crime, so you'll rightly be charged with it.
No, wait. I'll be on my way now. I'll give the car back to you now. I'm packing up as we text, honest. Please, just retract that report you made to the police. Please. Oh, no rush here, Haley. Take as much time as you need. Once the police are involved, I'm sure I'll get my minivan back in no time anyway.
No! Please! Please!
This is your own doing, Haley. Based on the text to Selena, she clearly refused to let you borrow my car. She was clearly being the responsible adult here, while you were just being the selfish, inconsiderate woman that you are. I never liked this attitude of yours. Your attempts of flattery don't fool me, Haley. I can see right through you. If I were you, I would take this as an opportunity and use it for self-reflection. Use this case to grow up and do the right thing.
I promise I will never do this again. You're right. I've been so immature and crazy. I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm honestly on my way back now.
Even if I were to forgive you, I wonder what Selena would make of all this.
Selena! OMG, Selena! I'm so sorry about this. I really am. You've got to believe me.
Oh, it sounds like Mariah got in touch with you finally.
I really would have never taken your minivan if I knew your cousin was Mariah. Why didn't you tell me?
What does that matter now? Do you even feel bad about all this? It doesn't sound like you feel bad at all.
Of course I do. I regret everything. I want to cry my heart out. I'm literally on my way back home now. We had to pack up ASAP, and my husband and his parents don't even understand.
Well, I'm not sure if Mariah mentioned this, but I filed a report to the police. So, good luck dealing with them. Oh, and also, please don't ever contact me again. I want nothing to do with you anymore.
Okay. You won't be hearing from me at all. I promise. But please, just don't make Mariah cut me off from the group. I need to be in her good books. I can't have her hate me like this.
I don't think Mariah will cut you off or do anything like that to you. She's not like that at all. She's a good person. Honestly, what goes on between you and her should be between you and her. I don't particularly want to get involved in this. I'm sorry.
No, please. I'm so sorry.
Look, just bring the car back in one piece first, okay? 2 hours after this text conversation, Haley finally came back with the minivan. She looked like she was in such a state, snatched the keys from the ignition switch and came crying to Mariah, who stood next to me. As she cried, all I could see were her husband and in-laws all looking startled with the scene that she created. It turned out that they had no idea what this was all about. Not long after that, the police came and arrested her on account of breaking and entering, and that's when they found out what had happened. Shortly after that, her husband came to me and Mariah profusely apologizing for Haley. In the end, we settled this problem among ourselves without getting the police involved any more than we had to. Haley and her husband are now getting a divorce, and I hear she's desperately looking for a new apartment. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.